Hello everybody, welcome to episode number 2 of my Minecraft multiplayer survival series, or my Minecraft SMP with a couple of other YouTubers and that are my friends. Right now on the server, I believe, Pro is online, which is awesome, because I actually built him. It was off camera before. My video files are still getting corrupted and stuff, so I couldn't get any videos out, which is why the last episode started with me saying that's the stop recording, not the that's the stop recording, not the unpause recording button. But if you guys remember, you obviously don't remember. I remember I built this, or began work on this, which is going to be a little cottage where that I'm giving to Pro so that he can actually be live in this sort of area with the rest of us. But obviously it's nowhere near done, so we're going to do a quick little time lapse of me finishing up this cottage, and then I'll be right back. But first I have to gather up some materials. I found another abandoned mine shaft. I've been getting really lucky with this series, although I'm pretty sure this is just one of the one massive abandoned mine shaft and cave system that's under this little group area that we've decided to be the hub area for the series. So yeah, this is I just came down here to gather up some andesite because it's the main building block I'm using for the base. I quite like it. I also got some wood for some linings and other things. But I found this, so I decided I should take a little bit of a look. If I find anything else interesting, I will cut back. Alright, that's something interesting. We got ourselves a diamond and a golden apple. And the cave goes down. Oh, no, it doesn't. Does it? I don't know. It might. I didn't want to do another episode of cave exploring. I've been finding a lot of really good caves, which is why I really want to get fortune on my pickaxe this episode. So I guess there's still some more materials I have to farm for, so I'll get back once I either have all the materials I need or something else interesting happens. Alright, so I actually originally wanted the little cottage I was building to be a house for Pro. I had an original plan in mind of something I wanted to do, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to turn the cottage that we are building within this episode, and I think we're going to turn it into the first ever shop on this realm. Because I am currently what I believe to be the richest player on the realm right now, I feel like it's a good idea to get the shopping area, some form of shop set up, and I really like the look of this building. So I decided that I would, the plan was that we wanted to build a sort of I wanted to build sort of almost like a community village style. Don't know why I can't find that block there. Style structure that we could use to sell a village area where we could build shops. And I feel like this cottage is the perfect way to start. I hear mobs. I don't like that. I think it's time we get out of here. I think we farmed more than enough materials to get out. What block should we use? Just use cobblestone. Probably not going to use too much of it in the build. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I want the cottage to be the exact location of the shop, but it's a cool looking structure, and I want to do something with it. So I decided that, you know, it might be a cool idea if we turn it into a little shop, and then we can show Pro around the area. And see if he decides to build a shop. Now, the reason I want to build this shopping center area is because there aren't too many people on. So it's less gonna be a shopping center and more of a community farm ranch area where there are gonna be, let's actually make sure Pro's still on. Yeah, where there are gonna be like, there's gonna be a farm that the community shares that they can harvest from, and then there are going to be little like barrels where you can do like deliver mail and stuff, and just a whole load of cool ideas that I have that I want to put into motion with a little bit of a community. So I thought a nice little fishing cottage of some sort would be a really nice idea. I'm gonna hopefully get in touch with Pro and we can sleep through the night, so I will see you all then. Oh no, I don't know how, but they got to my villagers again. We're gonna have to move over to trapdoor security. It's a far better insurance company. And I thought Creeper creeping was if Pro better sleep. If Pro doesn't sleep, then we are back to Operation Seriously Pro Y retaliate mode. Because why, Pro? Why have you not slept? You know, he could always just sleep and but if I lose this stuff, Pro, you're dead. Like, just at that point, Pro, you're gonna. Why did none of the blocks drop as well enough to... oh my god, this... Alright, I have to light up my base, okay? After I build the fishing shack, I need to light up my base. I just realized our efficiency librarian is dead. Yeah, I know it's my fault. I didn't trapdoor up my villagers, which is what we're going to do right after I cure them again. If I have enough golden apples. This is... So I have 4 villagers, so... Oh gosh, 6, 7, 8. I need 8, 9, I need 10 more gold. I might just have to give up on curing these villagers. Unfortunately, I think they're too far gone, and I'm gonna just have to this is so annoying. Alright. So I know I said the original plan was to do a time lapse of me fixing up the cottage, but I am sick and tired of creepers blowing up absolutely everything that I work hard to build. So we're going to do a time lapse of me improving the base, adding in some defenses so creepers can't just waltz in anymore, lighting up the inside and the outside of my base, and just making it not horrible. So, yeah, let's get started. time-lapse is done. I didn't want to keep it going for too long because I didn't want to bore you all with just a large episode of building, although I really want to make it so that creepers can't get in, or like if they can get in, they're not gonna do anything once they're inside. So that means I have to do a lot of lighting up of areas and like blocking off of areas and filling in holes and a lot of stuff like that. That's probably just gonna, from here on out, stuff like that is probably just gonna be getting done in background off camera, and you might ever occasionally see me breaking some blocks or doing a couple things to improve the terrain of the village to make it so stuff isn't gonna be getting in super easily. One thing I want to do is I want to eventually have like a nice, not like necessarily a protective wall, but I want to take out all of these buildings that are creating like shade and places for mobs to spawn. So for like right now, I'm just going to be like lighting them up in spots that don't look that bad. But eventually I'm going to have like a proper setup to prevent stuff from getting in and out. At least monsters, so that my base and the surrounding village is completely safe, so I don't have to worry about creepers getting in all the time and blowing up all the stuff that I've been working so hard on keeping safe. But oh wow, yikes, yeah, we have a lot of eggs. Our egg system is completely backed up. I don't even know like what we need all these eggs for. But I guess we can continue on the trend of base improvements, and the next yeah, I was gonna say, ooh, what happened there? So as you can see, all the eggs should now, yes, okay, so they have filtered out of the hopper and into the new double chest storage system. And the next area I want to actually get to doing a little bit of a base improvement on is going to be this sugar. You see, that's what I want to prevent. Because it's really annoying. Like, I don't mind dying because I respawn right here, so I can easily get all my stuff back. But like, it blows up my base and my inventory gets all out of whack, and it's really annoying because then I go in and repair everything, and I don't like it, and I want it to stop. So that's what the next couple episodes are probably going to be about. Improving the base and securing it alongside with my villagers. I want to improve the villager system, starting by killing all the villagers that are wandering around, and then improving that structure and adding some form of abduction system to get all the villagers that I need. The worst thing is they hardly ever drop all the blocks that are destroyed, and it's just very annoying. So I'll hopefully do a lot of this work on improving the base and stuff, and moving all the chests and things into place off camera. Because right now I want to improve on my farming area and the overall just security to make sure things don't get in as often. And my farming area just needs to be better. So, oh my god, I hate creepers. Whoever says creepers aren't the worst mob in Minecraft are just wrong. This is why I want them gone. Alright, this base building, I'm leaving all of my doors closed and my fence gate closed, but that doesn't matter because I want to work on this section right over here this episode. And the first thing is removing this fence gate. Because we are going to move the entrance over and have it done properly so that mobs won't be getting in. So if I just go ahead and place this down like so, I'm going to move the entrance to be a double door entrance to the farming section. In fact, we're not even going to do that. We're going to link up the farming of the eggs through additional hoppers to a chest. It's going to come right over here. So I am going to need some more iron and a lot more stuff. And I don't. No! This is why. What? Why are there so many creepers? No! Why are there? No! No! Oh my God! Creepers? Why are creepers in the game? We might just have to turn creeper griefing off. Because look at this. This is... And they don't even... The most annoying thing is they don't drop all the blocks that they destroy. Which means sometimes you have to go ahead and you have to clean it up out of... If you have any blocks left in your chest. And a lot of times you don't because you just used all your materials on the build they just blew up. Oh, God. See, this is why I want creepers gone. I don't like them. They ruin all of my builds, and they're so annoying. They don't need to exist. Creepers don't need to exist in Minecraft. They just don't. Alright. We need to do something to stop this creeper infestation. But in the meantime, let's just finish up with this project. Alright, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to lay down some form of wall. And even if it's gonna be in cobblestone, I'm gonna try and make it look decent-ish. I'll see what I come up with. See, this is why I hate creepers! Although, luckily, we do have the chicken to eat. So I've come up with a wall design that I think will do, and I think looks pretty nice. But, you see, the first thing I'm doing, right, is I'm gonna set up a farm, a potato farm, because I need a food source, to be, like, completely honest. So even if it's, like, the trashiest farm, I need it. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean up this mess in a little bit, but for right now it'll work for what I need it to be, which is a simple, tiny potato farm. At least I have plenty of eggs to rebuild this somewhere else. So, and it is gonna give me a reason to use the chickens as no! see, that's why I just hate creepers, because you think they're all gone, and then there's another one, because they don't despawn, they don't burn in daylight. I absolutely hate creepers. Oh yeah, you can't sleep when you're on fire. Come on. Okay. See, now I'm scared. Because where's the creeper? I don't know. And that's terrifying. Where is it? I don't like this. This is why I hate creepers. So that's the most annoying thing is that there's never just one creeper. No, there can't ever just be one creeper. There has to be 7 of them. You see, the annoying thing is I don't want to have to patch this up, but I have to. Otherwise, more creepers are going to spawn. Alright, let's hope. Why? No! Why is there one in there? Let's hope that once we put in the wall and light up the place, I don't like creepers. They're the most annoying Minecraft mob ever. And I'm going to keep this wheat farm here far away from the creepers because although I do enjoy creepers, gunpowder for fireworks, for elytra, I don't have an elytra yet, and I don't need gunpowder, which means I don't want to see creepers at all. Like the only thing, like this wheat farm is going to be helpful for this cow farm, which we're eventually going to move somewhere else, but for right now, we're going to stick to the chicken that we've got to hold us over. Okay. But hopefully once I implement the wall, and by the end of this episode, I'll be able to finish implementing the wall around the entirety of the village, lighting up the entire inside of the village, and then hopefully I won't have 1 billion creepers swarming me at all times. And then there's so many steps, but there are going to be 3 main steps to before we can get our base. First, step number 1, we have to surround the base in a wall so that the only creepers we have to deal with are the ones inside of the wall. Step number 2 is we have to light up the wall, but they'll all be lit, so that'll light up the slight insides of the of the village, alongside with the slight outsides to minimize mobs. So this is the sort of design I think I'm gonna go with. And then what I'll do is I'll do like a 1 block gap, and then I'll go and I'll do like another stone block, and then I'll go one, and then I'll just repeat the design again. Because realistically, we could just put down 1 wall from one end to the other end. But that's not going to be any fun. It's not going to look nice, so I'm going to go with this. I also need to tear down all these houses because I think they're providing shade for the mobs to spawn in. Is like fire tick off or something? If fire tick is, I'm gonna ask to either turn fire tick on or turn mob griefing off. Preferably just turn mob griefing off, because that'll make creepers not the most annoying mob in the world anymore. Okay, let's just chop down this oak tree and then we should have more than enough oak wood to do at least a large stretch of the wall. I just want to make the base as secure as possible so that we don't have to worry about like mobs at night and like just everything at all times. And we can have some semblance of security. So I go like that, and then the next material we need are the andesite stairs. Andesite stairs go like so, and then where'd my stone slabs go? I gotta clear out some of the junk I'm not going to be using for this base, for this particular build. Alright, crafting table, bam. No idea what happened to the stone slabs that I thought I had in my inventory. Probably got exploded by a creeper. So we go like this, and then we grab torches, and we go like this, and then we'll come and do the same thing on this side. So this is not the best wall design because obviously a skeleton can shoot through this, but a skeleton could normally shoot over any one block wall. So the good thing about this is that they can do that. Now I'm thinking of potentially doing, obviously this will be in spruce and not oak. I'm thinking of potentially either doing like, no, not there. Like that, because that actually kind of looks nice, and it sort of like adds to the design. Or maybe doing, I think we'll do this. Okay, we do this. Hold on, give me 1 second. Because obviously I not only want this wall to be functional, but I want it to look nice, because I don't want to ruin the aesthetic of my base. Obviously this will be done in spruce and not oak, so they can't be seen through, but I just want to know, because I feel like, oh yeah, I can't actually, apparently I can put trap doors like that. So I feel like this could look actually quite nice if it's done. Yeah, if we do that, if we do that in, okay, let's try this. Yeah, I think this could look nice. I'm gonna try this in spruce. I'll be right back. Alright. So I've gotten some spruce trapdoors, right over here, to test out the design. So I'm not quite sure if this looks the best because it covers up the stone slabs, but at the same time it adds like a little bit of extra detail. So I'm thinking if we do maybe like this, and then let's try if we do, gotta parkour to get out. Okay, I'm just gonna pillar up with stairs. If we do like maybe stone stairs on, ooh, what if we do, hold on. What if we do it, let's just get up here. What if we do it something, we go like this, and then we put a block of polished diorite in the middle. And then we put a torch on the dot, we do a torch, and then, hold on, I'm thinking, here, give me 1 sec. So, I'm thinking we do like that. How does that look? You see that? That looks slightly over-designed for a wall, which is another thing I don't want to happen. is I don't want it to be over-designed, because that seems like too much detail work for a wall. So I think we're going to have to change up the design on that. Sleep, come on, Pro. No, Pro, you're going to, if you don't sleep, and some creeper comes and explodes on me, we're going to have some problems here. Alright, that's much better. No, creepers. I don't like creepers. Worst mob ever. So I think we definitely gotta, this bit's a little over-designing. In fact, I think this is slightly over-designed. Like, I like, maybe if instead of doing the spruce trapdoors there, we just do like that. So that doesn't look too over-designed. Oh, I think I like this one slightly better. I'm thinking. I'm not. Wait, what if we do it from this side? Because obviously it's gonna look. I feel like this could look better by a lot if it's on this side. Yeah, because you still get a little bit. Yeah, it actually looks nice. And then if I do, and then if I now, you see that there's a creeper inside of my base, and I don't want that. If I then do something like, yes, okay. So I think this is going to be the design we're going to use for the wall. Yikes, we've been going for a long time. It's going to be one nightmare of a video to edit. But, you know, I think, you see, here's the thing. I think for right now, I might add in the spruce trapdoors. Let me know what you think. I think I'm just going to add in the walls, and then I'll let you know once I've got some progress on that. Alright, so I've done a little bit of off-camera work, and I'm probably going to end the episode here. I apologize if there hasn't been as much like action in this episode as you'd hoped. But the creepers are just incredibly annoying, and we don't quite have the materials yet to go to take on the Ender Dragon. So I have begun work on something I'm going to call Operation 0G. Or Operation 0C. Or was it K? Because I don't want any creepers at all. So this operation is going to be Operation 0M, Zero Mod. I don't want anything sneaking up on me while I'm doing building work, especially creepers. I'm sick and tired of them blowing up my base. So I'll show you through some of the measures I have begun to take in order to reduce the amount of mobs around my base. Now this is an operation that's going to be going around in the background of all of my episodes. And since we're low on materials, we'll probably go on a massive mining trip next episode, and then the episode after that we'll do a massive building session where we build some farms. I really want to build a chicken coop that's going to have like an auto egg farm and then a chicken farm. And that's probably what we're going to do next episode, the episode after next episode, once I have a large amount of material. So the first thing is I've begun to fence off every single sort of major area that I hang out around. Now this isn't going to reduce the amount of creepers, but it's going to reduce how mobile mobs can be, walling off everything in different sections, and players, meaning there are less angles they can attack from, which makes it just easier to defend. The next thing I've been doing, oh god, as you can see there's a creeper there, but normally there's like 3 and I don't know what to do about it. The next thing I've been doing is I've been practicing my creeper killing skills. So apparently Operation 0M has not been working as there are 3 creepers in a row. Yikes. I have been working on the base. I want to complete Operation 0 creepers before I do any work on any massive structures that aren't going to help defend against the creepers, because it's annoying. I've lit up a lot of the potholes and been filling in the ground so it's more flat, meaning like I guess technically creepers will spawn more often, but they'll be easier to spot and do something about if the land is flat and walled up. So that's sort of what that part of the job has been doing. And then obviously just lighting up more of the area, because more light equals less mobs, less hostile mobs equals, just by that, less creepers, because creepers are hostile mobs. So I've also been like lighting up these caves a bit and leaving some of them open, because I feel like we're having is the creeper spawning in there. I've also been attempting to go to bed as soon as it gets light out so that mobs don't have that high of a chance to spawn. I've also been increasing certain mobilities for players, such as like this, ever so slightly, so I can get around and run away from the creepers easier. I've begun to lit up and wall out my base so that it's a lot harder for the creepers to access, at least through the front. So that hopefully the back is something we're still working on. And then obviously, as you just saw, or like a few seconds ago when I cut back in, I think I have expanded the wall slightly. Well, I've expanded the wall. I don't have enough materials to go any like further than this. I'm also running out of torches. Hopefully I have plenty of coal. Yes. As you can see, normally he would have been able to walk right in there, but then he was there and I was able to take him out relatively easily. Another thing is, if I can like patch up these holes so there's no access to them, they can't like spawn in the holes and then come out. So I've been really doing just a lot of stuff like that mainly, and sort of just like little things like that. Minimizing spawn areas and stuff. I'm going to be putting in carpets here and there, so that because there are carpets and slabs instead of blocks, because they can't spawn on slabs. So just a lot of stuff like that to, as efficiently as possible, minimize the amount of monsters that are spawning. As you can see, I've blocked off that little dark area and lit this place up, and I'm considering blocking out this little bit. So there are just a lot of stuff I've been doing. I've also made sure I want to work on this next episode. Like, there's a lot that needs to be done before my base is safe from mobs, but I feel like in this episode we've made a lot of progress towards that goal of not having creepers in my base 24/7 taking me down and blowing up all of my builds. Obviously it's not perfect. I'm actually just now gonna go ahead and run around pretty much doing torch spam, try and make it a little nice, but sort of just doing like this and stuff like that, just to really minimize the areas that these things can spawn. And then obviously I want to minimize their mobility But yeah, that's all gonna have to be done off camera because this video has been going for about an hour, and I don't want to have to edit. That's kind of like the max I want for recording time. So I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.